Hello. I fell asleep without doing my video. I was really tired yesterday. Um, what was I about to say? Yesterday was a great day. I had an amazing Mother's Day. Literally the best Mother's Day that I had thus far. I know I said yesterday I wasn't really expecting anything. And I don't know if I said, I don't know. I can't remember. But look, I got some balloons. I got cards. I This is my first Mother's Day I spent with my mom since I've been a mom, which is crazy. And I had a great day. Like, I had lobster tail and steak and all, like, basically this huge seafood boil. And we just chilled, ate dinner, chilled out with the girls. Um, everything that more than I could have expected. I was so emotional. You know, I was very emotional yesterday. And I don't know why. Like, I could think of multiple reasons why I might have been emotional, but you know, ultimately it boils down to, like, being a mom is different. Why am I scratching? Being a mom is a different a different journey. And she had 4 kids, and she did it by herself, single mom. And by my age, she already had 4 kids, so I could just imagine. Um, So I just was thinking about different stuff, and I was writing her letter for her card, and I was getting emotional. Then she came upstairs with the balloons and the card, and I was ooh boo crying. I was on live. It just it was a lot, but it was cute. It was really really nice. I enjoyed myself, and I hope she did too. Um, what else? Um, so, oh, and then they dad, of course, tried to come at me yesterday, still asking me about the next man's penis, bro. Again. And I'm like, we had already been texting that morning and stuff like that, going back and forth. But like I said, I wasn't really upset about the conversation. I just was, really, it was whatever. But, cause I told you which is dumb, my plan was, okay, well, I was gonna go over there, and that was supposed to be that morning. It was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna come over later. But he still was, oh, nah, you good, and you still talking the shit that he always talks, but knowing that he really wanted me to come, whatever. So I was still gonna go, like, on some stupid shit. But then as the day was going on, everything was just going good. I just was like, I wasn't watching the clock to even attempt to even go over there or nothing, so I wasn't big tripping on it. Then he texted me some off the wall shit or whatever, and then called, and then I sent my message, and then I sent another message, and he had blocked me. Like, bro, I'm not about to go through this back and forth shit of blocking, unblocking, bugging. So I blocked his ass, and I haven't even went to attempt to unblock or nothing. Like, that shit is annoying. Like, damn, one day out of the fucking year, like, you're not doing shit for me. I got to, according to him, like, oh, the woman is just an incubator. All she does is supposed to have the kids and take them and give the man back his kids. If that's your mindset, you're doing a terrible job. You done incubated 3 women and don't do shit for nan one of the kids. So whatever. That shit's just fucking annoying. Like, I'm not about to keep entertaining that stupid shit. That shit is annoying, and I hope I keep him blocked. What else happened yesterday? I talked to my friend that I hadn't talked to in literally years, and then I find out that she's literally been in the same situation I've been in for the past 4 years, minus the kids, but with a thing. My alarm went off, messed up the video. Guess I ain't one taking it today. But yeah, she's been in a relationship with somebody, and they just been taking advantage of her and treating her like shit. And she apologized, and she was like, well, because I remember, this was like, I was going on year 2 with him, and I think I was pregnant. I just found out I was pregnant with Sita, and she literally was the first person I told. I remember sitting on the porch, just kind of telling her everything that he had put me through, and she said that she couldn't understand why it was hard for me to leave, and she cared about me and stuff like that, but she didn't understand, well, if somebody is abusing you and doing this to you, just leave, just leave, just leave. And she was like, I really didn't understand it until it happened to me. She was like, because I left, she would put her hands on me, be da da da, and then I go back, and then I would go back. She was like, I left. She was like, I left again. She said, I left so many times. And she was like, I finally understand, blah, blah, blah. She was like, it's more than just the physical, it's the mental, blah, blah, blah. So we were talking about that. And then she said she was going to call me again last night. She didn't call me because she said she got into it with her mom. And I'm not going to say it kind of like triggered something, but like I said, I've been there, done that. Even if she did go back over there, I'm not going to judge her for it because I've been there. It just sucks. It's a crazy cycle in the game that they play with us, and I don't want to call ourselves victims, but the game that they play with us is so sick. It's deeper than just putting your hands on them. It's the mental, it's the emotional. You don't even look at yourself the same. She's explaining stuff to me that's to the T the same. To the T, the same stories. And it all boils down to the person knows who you are and what you're capable of, and that you can have anybody that you want to, and that they're ultimately just jealous of you, whether it be your looks, your personality, what you can bring to the table, anything. And they try to break you down until you literally feel like nothing. And you feel like, okay, well, no one's gonna love me because I'm XYZ ABC. So it's the craziest fucking thing. I can't even explain it because it's deeper than love. It's deeper than love. It really boils down to not really knowing your own self-worth. You know, having something missing growing up that you didn't even know you missed, that or something that you needed, and they just, as soon as they find a way or find a weakness, then they pick and pry, and then by the time they're done picking and prying, they done built a whole different person, and when you look in the mirror, you don't even recognize them. It's the sickest thing ever, and it's just manipulation and control. It's just terrible, and I just hope she's okay. And I encouraged her, like, hey, make a YouTube channel. She was like, it's only been 4 days and blah blah. I said, I understand. I was just like, but I was telling her about this channel. I said, I have a whole separate channel where I just, come in there at the end of the day, or if I'm in the moment and I'm overwhelmed with emotion or anything, I need to get it out of my head, I literally sit in front of my camera and I get it out. And she was like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, yeah, I know it might sound crazy and stuff like that. I said, but it's literally helped me so much mentally and emotionally and spiritually, just to be able to, reflect. And like, I literally just rolled out of bed because I got a call from my friend, like, hey, wake up. I'm like, oh no, I just went to sleep like 2 hours ago. But I, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so I just rolled out of bed and I was like, dang, I forgot to reflect on my video, and I didn't know what I was going to talk about. I just was going to start talking about Mother's Day, but then when you start to thinking and your mind starts to going, things start coming out, and I think that's really helpful. It's very healthy. So I'm just encouraging her to try to do that, but people are still weirded out about the whole YouTube stuff because it is still, I'm not gonna say relatively new, but it's slowly but surely becoming more popular, and a lot of people are still skeptical about it. So it is relatively new. It may not be as popular yet because everyone would be doing it. Like when first Instagram popped out, everybody had an Instagram, and now everyone for sure has an Instagram. So I think slowly but surely that's how it is going to be about YouTube. But lucky for us, we've been on the wave already. So by the time when everybody hops on this wave, we're already going to be very well established in the YouTube world, in the YouTube community. But so I hope she's okay. Oh, and then a couple of days ago I mentioned to you guys that I met someone in Walmart and it was a lot of job opportunity, all this other stuff. So we were texting back and forth, and the person's like, "Oh, I want to be called Big Daddy," and all this other shit. First he had me send him my resume and all this other stuff, and was like, "Oh, you seem consistent, persistent, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "No, I actually, would love a work from home job right now, especially because I have goals and things that I'm trying to do for myself, and I'm trying to, set myself and put myself in this position right now, obviously without God, because anytime you try to do something without God, it's going to fail. It's like, hence everything else." But I'm like, yeah, and then it was just like, "Oh, well, why do you think I approached you? All the people in Walmart, da, da, da. I don't know. You made a joke about my hair, and then that I really didn't even find funny. I kept it pushing, got my baby's Play-Doh, and when I came back, then all of a sudden, you stopped me again asking me about a job opportunity." So it's like, "Oh, what do you think? What do you think the real reason was?" I don't know. I don't like to assume stuff, because when people make assumptions, they make an ass out of themselves. But if by all means you want to tell me, okay, then we can have that conversation. But it, I don't know how this shit about to go. Then you talking about, "Oh, I like to be called Big Daddy, and I want, and I this and I this," and then I'm like, good thing I don't immediately respond to stuff, because I was like really thinking, like, for one, what's up with these niggas want to get called daddy and shit? But it's like I mentioned Miles Monroe, if you're gonna be called a dad, you need to be making sure that shit is taken care of. You're not taking care of me in any way, shape, or form. So why am I calling you Big Daddy? I don't know you from a hole in the wall. You've never fucking met me. You could be a whole fucking pedophile, a whole fucking rapist. You're coming at me wild in text message, so now you're a fucking weirdo. You went out of your way to ask me to get my resume. I downloaded my resume to send you my resume just for it to turn into, "Oh, you walk, talk about, oh, I do this and I do this and I do this." Okay. What the fuck? But I'm gonna revisit that again, so boom. Then, if you don't invest in yourself, no one else will. So I decided to invest in my YouTube channel, and do some promotion, um, do some promotion, and make sure, and just make sure everything's legit, everything, and get it together. So found one person who does promotion, and they had one review, and I was like, but I ended up finding the person's YouTube channel and hitting them up and asking them about it, and they were like, "Oh no, it's great." And then like 2 seconds later, like, "Nope, it's a scam. Like, my numbers are going down. Like, da da da." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So sometimes, even though it might be a cheaper option, it's not always the best, and it's always great to do research in everything that you do, especially investing. So that kind of, so I'm excited about that. So I guess I'll let you guys know, and I guess we're just gonna see the results of that. It's supposed to be in about 10 days. So I'm excited about that. Um, what else? I don't know. But then what I think, like, the girl that I talked to, and like the guy I met in Walmart, and then like their dad with the bullshit and whatever, and just different things happening, and me being, me feeling like the devil's on my back, and me being tested. I try I start to make connections where connections might not be, or they might be. So just hear me out. So it's just like, what are the odds after all these years that I talk to her? And then that's, I'm the type of person that I worry a lot or whatever, and I tend to make other people's issues my issues. So that's an emotional connection, because that's, someone I genuinely care about. Boom. So that can be a monkey wrench that's being thrown into everything I've got going on. And then now this guy with this job, that's another monkey wrench. And then I've already been like tripping out about, finances, and just how am I gonna do this, and how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do this, whatever. So it's just like, is her coming into my life a test, because, giving me something more to worry about, and then this guy, is it the devil on my back trying to take me out of my game and stuff like that? And I don't know. I mean, people might be like, "Oh, Asia, that's not a way to think. It's not a way to think." But it's just like, people do come into your life. Sometimes they're influenced, by other outside factors, and they obviously don't realize it, and they don't know what's going on in my life. But it's just like the time and the things kind of like make me kind of like reluctant, and it kind of makes me resistant because I just want my shit to be together. I don't got time for, I don't want anything extra. I don't have time for anything extra right now. Like, I want what's best for me. I want what's best for my children. And like I said, I'm trying to set things up and make my next move my best move. Like, I don't want anything extra right now. So I don't need no motherfucking big daddy or, oh, I need a friend and I don't need no friends. I don't need no friends. I want the shmoney. Period, poo. Like, that's all I'm interested. I don't need fucking friends. My kids are my friends. That's all I need. But yeah, that's really it. I can't think of anything else. My brother's girlfriend came and she surprised me and my mom. She got us a card and like a little flower. That was cool. I don't have anything else to talk about, I don't think. Yesterday was a great day, besides a few hiccups. And, oh, let me tell you this bullshit. So, yesterday's episode 14, I literally uploaded it to this channel. Why did it upload to my other channel? Why did it upload? And it was up there for an hour before I went live. So that it made itself live on my channel at 4. My other channel at 4. Because when my cousin texted me, it was like, hey, cuz, I seen your video. Don't let nobody, And, when I record these videos, I haven't gone back to watch anything yet because I make this, my personal time where I just vent and, just get it out. I don't even know if I'll ever come back and revisit these videos, or it'll be a year from now, or I don't know. I don't know. This is my personal documentation and get my thoughts and emotions and energies and reflect everything out. So I can't even tell you right now the whole video, what yesterday's video was about. Can't even tell you, but it posted to my main channel, and if she's seen it, I wonder how many other people seen it. And then when I had my mom's phone, she had it up here. When she brought me my balloons and my card, I seen that she even had a notification about the video on her thing. So she didn't see it, but like still, I was like, dang. And I don't know, that's just been weird now, because my live at 5 the other day that was on my laundry about, me do folding laundry and just chit chatting, was posted on this channel. And I'm like, why are my videos going back and forth? These are completely two separate different channels. And it's just like, that kind of, I don't like that. So again, like, I feel like I'm getting thrown these monkey wrenches. I'm trying to be organized. I'm trying to do stuff like that. And it's just like, stuff like that cannot happen. These are two separate channels for two different things. That's my main channel with my girls and my family and our journey, and I'm not taking that away, but this is more interpersonal. Like, I do have some interpersonal videos on my channel, really like only one that I'm sitting down having a chit chat and I'm talking, I'm just getting my thoughts out and it's everywhere and it's rambling. But the other videos I had on my channel where I went live and I was emotional, stuff like that, I've taken them down. I've made them private, so it's completely different. Right here is real raw. I'm not editing shit. Might as well be live, but YouTube has changed its live standards. But no, this is my time where I reflect and I say whatever the fuck I want, and I don't know. This is gonna be organic, grow organically. There's no nothing. This is 15 videos in. I don't have no subscribers, and I'm getting like bot people like, oh, want to be friends, bitch. How you gonna ask me about my friends but you not even subscribed to my channel? Make that shit make sense. Anyway, so yeah, that was kind of weird. I don't know why that's happened, but this is how my mind thinks, like, okay, well, am I being tested? All these people, this new wave of people are throwing themselves at me, or this new wave of vibes and energies are coming at me, and is it because, when I pray, you pray out loud, and the devil hears what your prayers too, so you have to be tested on them? It's just like, am I just, is this just a test that I'm failing? Did she come to distract me, or is she coming in my life to help me? This one be big daddy, is he coming in my life to help me, or is he coming to distract me? And there's even another friend that I've had for a while. It's like, oh, look, like, I want to hang out, blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, are you coming in my life to help me, or are you coming to distract me? Because per conversations we've already had, it seems like you're kind of a distraction. So I don't know, these are just things that I think about, and I'm trying to figure out everyone's motive or their reasoning for coming into my life right now. Literally, like I said, I did a 10-day fast and I prayed. I didn't, I was focused for the most part. When I say focused for the most part, I didn't I wasn't 24/7 just in the Bible and listening to the word, but I was focused for the most part. And is this my test now? Am I being tested on those things that I pray for? Am I being tested on the things that I want? Am I being tested on the things that God forgive me, that God is going to give me? Am I being tested now? So that's why all this new wave of stuff is happening out of nowhere. Is this why stuff is going on with their dad at an all-time high? Is this why I started this channel? Like, everything has a purpose, and like, I just wish I knew what the purpose was. But I guess, I'm just going to document this and everything, and I'm going to get it out there, and eventually we'll all figure out what the fuck is really going on and what people's real intentions are and whatever's going on. But I peep it, I'm analyzing it, and I'm not just going to hop on any opportunity or anything that comes my fucking way, because that's not how we're doing things anymore. We're focusing and listening and being patient. That's my new thing with Gracious, because she's all over the place. I'm like, focus, listen, and be patient. That's my thing. I think that's going to be my model for myself too. Like, focus on what you got to do, listen to the word, and listen to your innermost thoughts in yourself, because your subconscious, people will say, or I'm going to say the Holy Spirit, and just be patient and wait for things to happen. I feel like and again, it's not a coincidence that I came up with that out of nowhere, off the fly. Everything happens for a reason. So I'm not tripping. I'm going to tell myself that, and it's crazy because I literally just thought of that in this moment right now. We're going to focus, we're going to listen, and we're going to be patient. And I'm going to try, no, I'm not going to say I'm going to try. I'm going to apply that to everything in my life, because there's times where I lose focus. That's why I'm getting hit with all this stuff. I'm not listening to myself, my innermost self, the Holy Spirit, the Word, and I'm not being patient and waiting on God. I'm just like, okay, this. And then let me tell you another coincidence. So 420 is, a lot of people might not be into numbers and stuff like that, but 420 is significant for me because it was the day my grandma passed. And then I've noticed ever since she's passed, something always happens at 420. But it was crazy because when I was talking to the promotion team all day and just trying to make sure, and that this one is legit and this is the one I was going to go with. Obviously I want to go with the cheaper price because, like I said, I'm not trying to spend anything frugally, because God gives you what you need in the moment so you can give you what you want later. So I'm not trying to be whatever, splish splash and dropping bags. I ain't know none of that. So when everything finished and everything was going, I didn't even pay attention to the time. Exactly at 4:20. Everything 4:20 this morning. That's when everything started to take place. That's when, oh, I got it. Let's go right now. I look at the time. I was like, damn, it's 4:20. Everything, thank you. Okay, ma'am. Blah, 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 4:20. So I was just like, that's a good sign that this is really going to work, that I, made the right decision instead of just being nervous and being scary and, depending on other people to help me, get the results I want from my YouTube channel. I've been at this for over 2 years. I'm very comfortable with it. I'm ready for this to be another source of income besides it being more than just a hobby. Like I said, it's been an outlet. It's been me talking to my friends. It's been the best friend I never had, the mother I never had, the dad I never had, the cousin, brother, uncle, sister, cousin, everything. YouTube for me has filled so many voids, and being able for me to just come on here and just be myself on this channel, even on my other channel, I've learned so much about myself. I've grown so much. I've become comfortable in front of the camera. I don't care if people are watching me when I'm recording. I've just developed a whole level of confidence with this platform. And I'm just getting started, and like I said, this is my brand. This is something that I want to build up for my kids so they can have it, so they can know who their mother is and just know how we were and just know everything about us. This is my journey. This is my life. I can't fake it. I can't take anything away from my journey. I can add stuff to it, but I just want this to be us. And this one is about me, but I mean, this is our thing, and I'm very blessed to have been in this era or generation of this, because I needed this, and I feel like it's so beneficial to so many people. It could be so beneficial to so many other people on different ways, but especially just getting your thoughts and emotions out and blah blah blah. I said it already. So yeah, I'm excited about the decision I made to take this more seriously and get this shit popping. I'm excited. But yeah, that's it. I'm about to go back to sleep. Everyone is up, which is the normal time people should be getting up, but we sleep. So yeah, that's it. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, and my skin. Let's get into my skin. My skin looks a lot better. Like, that's still the little ringworm spot, whatever. Even my neck, everything is like so much better. Like, look at that. That doesn't even look like how it did a couple days ago. Like, everything just looks good. I'm feeling good. I brushed my teeth. I washed my ass. Like, bro, I flossed. Bro, this is about to happen. I know it is. And I could cry, but I'm not. I'm so excited for what's to happen. And I'm so proud of myself because I am somewhat of a gullible person. I feel like that's my characteristics, but that's, again, I don't like to assume the worst. I always just like, oh, okay, I just try to be optimistic about anything that's thrown my way. But now that I can sit back and focus, listen, and be patient and just kind of realize and assess situations for what they are, I'm proud of myself, because years ago, that was not me. That was not me. And not saying that I was dumb or whatever, but I just was reluctant to a lot of stuff, and I didn't necessarily think that everyone did shit the way that I did, or handle shit the way that I did, but or thought the way that I do, but I just never assumed the worst. But now that I can sit back and assess situations and figure out, like, wait, this might be happening because I prayed for this, and this might be happening because XYZ ABC. I never thought like that before, so I'm so proud of myself and the woman I'm becoming. And I owe this to my journey. I owe this to my YouTube stuff, just being able to get it out and just talk to myself and really dissect things. You really, you like, people say, oh, put it down on paper or talk about it and stuff like that. And talking about it allows your mind to just make connections. Like, I just thought of the focus, listen, and be patient thing, and that was supposed to be for gracious, but that actually applies to myself too, and I thought about that in this moment, in this exact moment, because I was sitting here talking and dissecting my day and the things that's going on in my life, whatever. So I'm so proud of my growth. I'm so proud of my growth, and I know every day isn't a great day, but your life's not supposed to be perfect. Everyone has those bad days or whatever, and I'm not afraid of mine, even if they look absolutely wild. I'm not afraid of mine anymore. I'm embracing them, and I know it's all part of my journey and all part of my growth, and it's destined to be whoever she is right here. That's Asia 2.10.50.0. She's sitting right here, and she's one hell of a woman. She got clear skin, she confident, and I'm 171 pounds. I'm about to be 190. I need 19 more pounds. It's about to be lit. Let me scoot over. Asia, the next, like I said, I've been being prepped and primed, and I'm learning and I'm growing, and I'm understanding that I'm human. I'm not perfect. I've wanted to be a perfectionist, and I always try to be perfect my whole life. And I'm learning about myself, like, sis, you're not perfect. That shit like this happens to everybody. Don't take it personal. It's like, what the fuck are you going to do with your personal situations that are happening? What are you going to do to change your life? What are you going to do to make your hand a winning hand? I could just go on and on and on, but I'm just so excited. I'm so excited, and I'm so thankful, and I'm so grateful, and I love my life. I love my children. I love my mother. I love all my situations. I love my siblings. I miss my siblings. I even love my dad, my real dad, not this nigga talking about big daddy. Nigga, who the fuck? I don't even call my real dad daddy. Like, bitch, daddy. A daddy's supposed to take care of everything. So are you getting me a car? Are you doing, like, what are we talking about? Niggas have unrealistic expectations without doing shit. Like I just got out of a situation like that. Now you like what? It's I just the devil. It's just the devil. And he will not stay in Satan rebuke. Stay away from me and my family. We are covered by the blood of Jesus for generations, generations, generations to come. Anything that comes out of me and that comes out of me and comes out of them and back and forth and we're covered. Can't do nothing with us. Because I'm not dumb. I'm focusing. I'm listening. And I'm being patient. This time around. Okay, so I'm gonna stop rambling because this is literally like a 35-minute video, but all positive vibes. So excited, so happy. Like I said, I had a great Mother's Day. Look at my other balloon. This one's really cute, and this one actually sings. And that's not singing right now. Don't it sound like he cursed? Like, some kind of wonderful. Yes, she is. She. Like, it sounded like she cursed. I mean, the video, she cursed. It sounded like he cursed. If you didn't catch it, run it back. But yeah, had a great day. This is just, I'm some kind of wonderful. Yes, I am. Shit. Okay, let me go. I'm going back to sleep. See y'all later. Ow, shit. See? I need to stretch. That's another thing. I need to get back into stretching and just it's gonna come. It's gonna come. We're gonna focus one thing at a time. We're gonna listen to ourselves, our inner conscious, the Holy Spirit, in the Word, and we're gonna be patient. But I'm gonna start stretching and stuff too, so I'm gonna let y'all know how that goes. Bye.